And it's Davis finishing it off.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Here's Jordan. And Shaq pulls it down. It's tipped. Good if it goes. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. The Golden State Warriors up 11. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar.
Unstoppable tonight, as he is most nights. Jabbar has all the offensive tools, but it also keeps to a strict fitness regimen that allows him to wear people down.
And look, that's just a guy getting to his spot and making the defense pay.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. You love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Here's Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
And that time, the screener rolls, and Jordan has room to get the shot he wants, makes a good decision to keep that one himself.
Luka Doncic grabs the miss.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunity.
Well, something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
And I feel like we see this all too often. Injuries, they play such a big part of the game.
Yeah, these kind of things really test your depth. Hopefully, it's not too serious.
20 feet out. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Barnes has got 5 points now this quarter. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Drops in the layup for two.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
Left side, Gordon. And Barnes sends it back. Giannis with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up. So it'll be Giannis Antetokounmpo shooting. It's going to be on Michael Jordan. Free throw, no good for Antetokounmpo. And if you look at what he's done over the last few years, Greg, is Giannis still getting better?
The numbers say yes. Field goal percentage, points per game. He's still a double-digit rebounder, an all-time great, breaking new ground.
And George with the stuff.
And he may be in his 30s, but Paul George still has got a lot of bounce.
Abdul-Jabbar with the steal. And it's Paul George with the finish.
And putting his explosive athleticism on full display there. George is capable of some highlight reel dunks. And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Steps back. Outside, George. Out to Doncic. Drills the three-pointer. Doncic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, he drew attention inside and then kicks the ball out.
There's 37 seconds left in the first half. And stolen by Wagner. To the paint. Here's Shaq. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two.
And sometimes Shaq is impossible to guard without fouling. He's this, like, overwhelming presence.
Doncic outside. George way outside. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
Quick decision right there from George, not giving the D any time to react.
Doncic looking it over. 1 second left. The shot will not fall. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. The Warriors up by 16. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. And so Curry will bring it up for Vancouver. They trail by 16. There's a good screen. Inside. Klingon takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
I tell you, not only does Klingon set sturdy screens, he knows how to make himself available for the pass. And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called.
Oh, look at that.
Defying the laws of physics. Zion Williamson.
Klingon with the block.
And he sent a message with that swat. Do not come in my house.
Yeah, what a finish. He used his bounce to throw it down over the taller defender.
Barrett for 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And Stephen Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Levine. No scoring in this one. Shot clock at 5. Shot on the wing. Jump shot is good.
Yeah, the mid-range shot is not a lost art for Levine. He's a very skilled guy in that area.
A nice shot by Klingon.
That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
Here's Levine. That one a little long. Vancouver trails by 14. And another of these young, talented players out of Canada. R.J. Barrett is a high-level NBA athlete.
It's in the blood. His father played for the Canadian national team. Barrett, an attack wing who loves to get downhill. Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And here is Doncic. 5 points in the game.
And guys, the intelligence is evident. When the pick comes, Doncic often makes the right read.
Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Yeah, that's a great job of creating off the bounce and finishing with intent.
Embiid the screen. And Stephen Curry with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Vancouver making a switch here.
Second team foul.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half.
Number 13.
Here's Levine. The teardrop falls in.
And you can see Levine's potential as a primary scorer because of how easy he can make it look inside.
Now Dosunmu with the drive. And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Doncic with it. 7 points in the game. 6 to shoot. Outside Levine. Beyond the arc. And Klingon pulls it down. Vancouver trails by 16. Count it. Williamson's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, to Zion, a little bit of contact is nothing. I'm not even sure he feels it.
And Levine, here we go. And Levine throws it down.
Ooh, the one-hand tomahawk, guys. Somebody's going to get their feelings hurt.
They got the entire bench up right there as they saw that and out of their chairs.
That's the end.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. The Warriors up by 16.
36.
And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Here's Doncic. Pass to George. Here he goes. Count that one.
And this is George at his best, taking it at the defense, playing downhill.
And that one's good, Barnes. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Back to Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
And if you give Luka just a sliver of daylight, this is what you get.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Now here's Embiid. And here's George. Up top, Embiid. Not that time. It won't go. Davis looking for an opening. And Levine with the block.
How about that swat from Levine? He's got incredible leaping ability.
You know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
And they double up Wagner. Doncic with the steal. Levine with it. Ready now by... Oh, my goodness! What a play!
Well, that's the multi-time dunk contest champ, Zach LaVine, reminding us of what he can do.
And right now, he is cooking. His guys would be smart to keep feeding the beast.
And over 3 years in high school, Anthony Davis shot up from being 6'2" to 6'10". But, Greg, he brought those guard skills with him.
And, Kevin, that transformation as a pro also significant, adding over 30 pounds to his frame. And with his wingspan over 7'5", he is a physical presence.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Davis driving inside. And Davis throws it down.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Doncic outside. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
Oh, tremendous defense there from Barnes. That 7'2" wingspan coming in handy.
Three. Good.
Well, we see this more and more. Big guys who can really shoot it from deep.
Here's George. Now Barnes. Takes it inside. And Davis sends it back.
If you're near the hoop, you have to know where Davis is, or the brow will make you pay.
It's good.
Scotty Barnes. 3.
Here's Doncic. And stolen by Barnes. Launches from deep. And Barnes sends it back. Davis. Count the basket.
Davis.
And that's what Barnes brings to the table. Scotty is a point forward with a great feel for the game.
Paul George, 18 feet out. Count it.
These guys are elite from the mid-range.
Barnes looking around. George! And so they get the victory here at home. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity.